Hello. Today we are going to embed Google Forms into your eChalk web pages. So I know that there's different levels of knowledge on eChalk, but this is for a person who already has an eChalk web page and just wants to learn how to embed some of their Google Forms for parent or student or even teacher input. So you're going to open up Internet Explorer or whatever web browser you have, and you're going to need to sign into your eChalk. Okay. Now, once in eChalk, you have your menu choices over here. I just got out of my email. You have my account. You want to click My Classes. Now, I have a couple different classes set up. I have a Google Docs for teachers. I also have a homeroom, a math class, and a social studies class. So we have a calendar, a weekly calendar set up to the right. And if you click on the class name, again, this is for teachers that already have a class, you'll get into that class and you will see a work and events section, an announcement section, a discussion section, and a resources section. You're going to want to add up in the work and events section. And this doesn't really matter right now. We're going to change that anyway. It just gives you a few choices here. So we're going to click Next. Okay, so now we're going to edit an event in eChalk. I'm also going to need to open up a new tab and sign into my Google account. And again, I'm going to come up to the menu choices. I don't see documents, so I go into More and Documents. Okay, let's say that I want to, a couple of these are forms. I'm going to take my example survey. I'm going to click on it, open it up, and now I go into the spreadsheet form. I come up to the menu choices, and I see Form. Click on Form, and you have a whole bunch of different options under Form. The one I'm concerned with to get the form into eChalk is Embed Form in a web page. Click it. It may pop open a window that hides down on the bottom, so you might have to find it down on the bottom of your screen. Okay, and then we get an embed code. All you do is make sure that is entirely highlighted, copy it, okay, then come back to your eChalk. You're going to paste that code into this big box right here. Okay, and now a couple of important things. First of all, let's give it a title. Click Show in a Separate Page. If we don't click Show in a Separate Page, it'll show it as a short description, and we have too much going on to show it as a short description on the main page in eChalk. So we want to have it create a different or separate page. Okay, and then the next very important piece is to come into where it says Text HTML, and you have three choices: standard formatting, no formatting, and rich text. You want to click on no formatting. Will display text in HTML as is. Okay, so that's really the most important. You can play with the date. I can change the date. Over here, I could change the event type. I usually like none if I'm not sure. Sometimes it's a homework assignment. So I'm going to click none. And you can do other things as well, but I just want to create a basic form in eChalk. I click Save. And I now have example survey, which I see that I spelled wrong. So I'm going to go back in there real quick, click it again, edit, and fix my mistake. Go back down and click Save. Okay, so now this is one of the topics of study today. So I have example survey. When I click on it, I'll see kind of what the view of the end user would be, whether it's my parents, whether it's my students doing something, or other teachers inputting data into my form. Now let's look, if we open up a new page, I want to see what the kids will see when they go to my home page there. So I'm going to open up carmelschools.org, go to teacher websites. I'm in George Fisher Middle School, so I'm going to click on George Fisher, find my name, okay, and this is what the kids and parents will see at home. So I'm going to go into my example Google Docs for Teachers class, and I find that example survey, and this is what the kids and parents are going to see at home when I do what I just showed. Okay, all the kids would have to do is type in an answer. Obviously, these are not real questions. But right in eChalk, you can see it's powered by Google Docs. I can hit submit, and thanks, your response has been recorded. I will be able to go back to my survey. I have a tab open still for the spreadsheet. I'm going to look at it, click right here, and it gives me a timestamp and the answers that I submitted in real time, instantaneously. So that's basically how you're going to embed a Google form into your eChalk web page.